Okay, so at this point we should be done with all the sanding that we needed to do, and we're going to actually paint the activity board. I've already gone ahead and used my pink paint and painted the outer edge here. It's really great if you can find a cutting board that had a raised center, because it kind of gives you a place to have that defined chalkboard on it, which is what you can see I've done here. So I've painted the whole entire outside edge, so I'm going to go ahead and paint the chalkboard paint in the center. So get this opened up here. A couple things to keep in mind when you're painting. If you get outside the lines or you drip paint onto the pink, it's no big deal. You can always go back and fix it. So that's really great. Other things to keep in mind when you're choose a brush, you want to get a square one like this that you can do the lines across the sides of the raised part here. And you want to stay away from ones like on this brush here that are sticking out, because if you get paint on those and those drag around, then you'll get the black around the outside. So you want to make sure it's nice and together and doesn't have any pieces sticking out. Also, this is the part where the masking tape would come in. If you don't feel like you have a steady enough hand or you're not real comfortable painting it, once your pink paint dries, you can go ahead and tape off around here so you get a nice perfect border around. So now we're going to go ahead and start the painting of the chalkboard paint. So as you can see, I'm just taking the square brush here and just running right along the edges. And I can get a nice straight line by doing it that way. But again, this is where you can use the masking tape and tape it off as well to get a nice straight border. When you get done painting this the first time, which is what we're doing now, you're going to need at least 3 coats of paint. Sometimes the cutting boards, because of the wood type, they soak in a lot of the paint, so you may have to actually put 4 coats on, just depending, but I recommend a minimum 3 for a good quality chalkboard. Okay, so I think you get the idea here of what we're doing. I'm going to continue to paint this, and once I get this done, I'm going to go ahead and do the additional coats that I need. As far as the outer edge goes, you may want to do 2 to 3 coats on that as well, until you cover all the grooves that were in the board and you get a nice good finish. And when we're all done with that, we'll get back and we'll finish it up.